Assalamu alaikum, everybody. We're here. It's the first week of the challenge. I can't believe that it's already started. We've only got 6 weeks to Ramadan, so we're going to get you up and moving. Don't you dare sit down while you watch this video. You can just put something on where you can listen and then keep moving around the house, all right? So there are 3 main things that we're going to work on today. Getting out your obvious trash, working on the easy stuff or declutter, and working on any procrastinator you might have laying around. Okay, so those are the 3 things that you should try to get done today. And then you're going to be super prepared for Saturday when we go live, and you're going to be able to dig deeper and go further than you thought was possible. You're going to do amazing, and here we go. Stick around to the end for an exciting announcement about our Ready for Ramadan challenge. Are you guys ready for this? I can't wait. Here we go. So I have my black trash bag, my donation box are ready. I'm going to keep them with me the whole time I'm decluttering. But first, for this first step, you don't need your donation box. You can just set that aside. If you don't have it, go ahead and grab it. But you do need your black trash bag. So in order to get ourselves up and moving without feeling anxious or worried about how overwhelming it might be, all you need is to look for obvious trash, inshallah. So for now, I have some trash that's just laying around because kids, myself, whatever. So here we go. So I've got these paper plates, and that got left out from chicken tenders earlier. Let's see. And somebody was eating some snacks. Just put that in there. Let's see. Yep, another one. Kids. Any other obvious trash? Yep. Baggie. I don't know what that goes to. And that was actually a game piece, but I know we've played that game so many times that we never use it, so I'm not really worried about it, so I just threw it away anyways, because my philosophy, I don't want to have to pick it up twice. We never use it. It's gone. That's it. All right, here we go. Bismillah. We were making mac and cheese earlier, and somehow this got left on the floor. Let's see. Anything else? Obvious trash. Obvious trash. Obvious trash. Okay. We were in a little bit of a rush this morning, so 2 of the cereal bowls got left out, but I'm leaving those right now because I'm still working on trash, so I'm just focused on trash. Okay, so here goes. This can go. Let's see, I think my daughter might actually eat this, but we never, after sushi's been on lettuce, nobody's going to eat that. And also these soy sauce packets, we're not going to use them. They'll just end up cluttering up the pantry forever. So, we have a bottle of soy sauce that we would normally use, so I'm just going to let that go. Okay, there we go. And then, hard not to get into other stuff. Mariam, can you come eat this last piece of sushi, honey? All right, any more obvious trash? Obvious trash. Okay, obvious trash. I do see some more obvious trash over there, so I'm going to take you guys over there. So we have our recycling bin right here, so I'm just going to stick it in there. Let's see, is there anything else? Okay. I think that's about all the obvious trash that I've got. Okay, so for this part, we're gonna go for the declutter. You're gonna be looking for anything that you already have in your mind that you know you wanna donate, or anything that has a home that's not in its place. Okay, so I want you to know the term declutter comes from Dana K. White from A Slab Comes Clean, and she is also the one who is the brains behind the no mess decluttering method, which is what we're kind of using right now with a little bit of our own stuff. So basically, we don't pull everything out most of the time if it's at all possible to avoid that, because we don't want to end up stopping in the middle of the process and then feeling overwhelmed and losing our motivation, or getting interrupted by one of the kids that needs something and being left with an even bigger mess than we started with. So that's why our trash goes straight into the trash bag, our donations go straight into the donation box, and then we end up zoning things together. Okay, so right now what I'm seeing that's obvious is these oranges. I know these oranges have a home in my pantry, so that's where they need to go. They just got left out, and then the kids started grabbing them from here, which of course we want them to eat fruit, but they also get them from the pantry. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the pantry where they go. There you go, so I'm just putting away the oranges. The clementines go up here. And I'm gonna keep these navel oranges separate just because I feel like, I don't like to mix them. That's just me. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you was that this basket is kind of an old basket, but this is easily donatable, or well, I actually wouldn't donate it. I'm probably gonna trash the basket because it's broken. But I was keeping this in the bottom of my pantry so I can just throw donations in there. Like, I've made ice cubes in this thing for a long time, but now I replaced this tray with some other trays that are easy to pop the ice cubes out, and they fit more nicely in the freezer. So I'm just gonna donate this ice cube tray. And then this was sad. I loved this so much. I love how it looks, but I never use it. I always end up using the electric tea kettle. So why do I keep two? Hopefully someone will be really happy when they find it at the store, you know? And then in here I have some kids medicine that my kids, it's just not our preferred kind of what they use. Like, now they don't use the liquid anymore. They use the chewables. And then this kind, they wouldn't take it because of the taste. And this kind also was a little weird for them. So, you know, it's all still good. So I'll probably end up giving that to someone that I know that can use it. I've been saving all of this so I can now go put it in my donation box. All right, you're on a roll. You're doing great. We've gotten through the first two steps. You finished trash, you finished easy stuff. Now it's time for the third and final step to be totally ready to get into deep decluttering. So that third step is procrasticlutter. What I mean by procrasticlutter is all of the things that we've put off doing that we could have done in the moment, but we either got interrupted, got sidetracked, someone was crying, who knows what. So today I'm gonna work on several things in my kitchen that I have as procrasticlutter. For example, I didn't put away the drinks that we bought at H-E-B, so I have to put away those drinks. I didn't do the dishes, so that piled up a little bit and I need to do that. I also needed to put away everything on the drying rack, so I'm gonna do that. And then let's see, anything else? Oh, my daughter made some muffins, like the mini muffins, and I didn't get those out of the muffin tin because I was afraid that they were gonna stick and it was gonna be a big deal. So hint, I actually got them out pretty easily because I ended up spraying the tin for her. I made sure I gave it a good coating of Pam, so it turned out okay. Anyways, all of those things are tasks that I delayed in the moment, and now because I delayed so many tasks, it's become, you know, kind of a big thing. But even though it's become bigger than it would have been when they were tiny little tasks, it's not a huge deal. And if I get it done today, I can make the intention moving forward that I'm not gonna let that happen again. I'm gonna stay on it, you know, keep doing those things that I can do in 1 minute or less and not let them pile up on me. All right, let's get started. So no matter what you do, we always have to take care of our easy daily tasks, because even if we declutter, you know, down to the very bare minimum, we still have to do maintenance tasks to keep it up. They can get a lot easier, but they don't disappear completely. So right now I have some dishes to put away from here, from the drying rack, and then I also have a few dishes to do and lunch boxes to empty. You know, I debate having the drying thing out because it tends to become a place where things collect. So maybe next time I'm just going to put it away so I have to dry it in the moment. You know what? I'm not gonna put this away because I ended up breaking it. So the little thing that's supposed to scoop out the ice cream is gone from the middle. So that just needs to go in the trash. So I'm gonna put this in the trash instead of putting it away, because we've been just using spoons anyways. So that makes it easier. Okay, so I have already put away all of the dishes that were out on this thing. So the next thing for me is to gather any dirty dishes from everywhere in the house. So I would take a quick run through the house and see what I can find. Here we go. Let's see. So this obviously it's right next to the sink, so that's easy. Okay, and I've got my lunch boxes right here, so I know there's some dirty stuff in there. All right, let's get these lunch boxes emptied. Bismillah. Come on, guys. Don't just sit there. I hope that you're doing your stuff in your kitchen too right now. Okay, so these snacks, I know that I'm just gonna put them in there for another day because, you know, I feel like as a mom I have to give them snacks, but sometimes they don't eat them, so I'll just give them the same snack twice. So I'm just gonna put away her lunchbox like that and save it for Thursday because pizza day is tomorrow. Same with this one, she didn't eat the chips, but this is all data to tell me that my kids are tired of these chips, because if they're not taking the time to eating them, maybe we need some variety, you know? Okay, and then let's see. Okay, this one, ooh, mashallah, she emptied her own lunchbox. Proud mama. Well, let's see. And this is my lunchbox, so I'm just putting my dish in here. Okay, anything else? Yep, I've got a fork, and I didn't eat the apple, so I need to save it in my lunch for the next day. Okay, that's it. So these lunch boxes are ready to get put in their spot in the pantry. I really do like them out of sight, and I'm striving for clear countertops the best I can, because I feel so much better when I see those clear countertops. Like I feel such relief, and that's also kind of part of my motivation as I'm doing it, is that I know I'm gonna get there, and I know how good it's gonna feel, and I know how peaceful my brain's gonna feel when everything's in its place. So here we go. Okay, here I am. I'm just putting my lunch boxes on the shelf where they go. So I didn't used to be able to do this. This is after I decluttered my pantry so many times, like I don't know how many, that I finally got it down to what we're really using on a daily basis. And I'm not saving a lot in terms of emergency supplies. Like I know in our area, people worry about hurricanes, and that's okay. I mean, different people have different comfort levels. I know that when there's a hurricane coming, if I'm worried about it hitting Houston, I'm going straight to my sister's that's 2.5 hours away from here. So I don't keep a lot of emergency supplies, because usually my plan is to avoid the storm. So here we go. But I know that's not possible for everyone. You have to do what's comfortable for you and your family and what makes you feel secure. But I would always advise to trust in God and keep some, but I wouldn't go overboard with it. It just becomes such a burden to try to maintain it all. And who has the space for all of that stuff? Okay, lunch boxes are put away. So I'm still gathering all of those dirty dishes so that I can just do them all in one fell swoop. I am gonna yell upstairs to my daughter just to make sure there's nothing in her room, even though we all eat downstairs. Sometimes things find their way up there still, unfortunately. As I was making this video, I was noticing what kinds of clutter keep accumulating. At this point, what I'm noticing is that it's clutter related to habits of myself and habits of my children. So dishes get left out. Sometimes the kids will just eat a snack and leave the wrapper. So I need to do better habit training with them and myself. Now I'm going to focus on getting the dishes done. Usually when I'm doing this, I like to light a candle for two reasons. One, it makes me feel peaceful, and two, the cat litter is right over there, and so I hope you are up and moving. Don't sit down. You need to get up, get moving, get your trash in the trash can, get your dishes in the sink, and do this with me, because you're gonna feel so much better. Remember, I know that maybe I've been decluttering for a long time, so it may not seem like a lot needs to be done in my kitchen. And if you're feeling overwhelmed like that, I want to encourage you that even if you spend 3 hours cleaning your kitchen today, tomorrow it's only gonna take 10 minutes, because all you have to do is a few dishes. It gets so much easier. And the more things that you start to get out of your house, then you're going to feel it gets even easier than that, okay? You may find that you have a lot of things that need extra scrubbing because they haven't been cleaned on a daily basis, and that's what happens when we have so much stuff. We always spend our time tidying instead of doing the actual cleaning. One of my favorite sayings from Cass from Clutterbug is, wipe it today or scrub it tomorrow. So we need to do two things. Let go of more so it's easier and we have less to take care of, but also to develop the habit of taking care of it right away. All right, it's all done. Yay! Alhamdulillah. Doesn't that feel so good when we complete a task? It's such a relief. It's not just a relief to us, but it's a relief to our brains, because everything that we have in our house you can think of as inventory. This concept comes from Dawn from the Minimal Mom. When she talks about inventory, she's talking about everything that we own, and it means we look at it like that because it's something that we have to take track of, take care of, remember how many we have, remember where it is, and all of that takes up mental brain space. So every time we complete a task, it's like closing an open browser tab or force quitting an app on your phone. It frees up space so that your brain can run more smoothly and feel more peaceful. And with that freed up brain space, then you can pursue what really matters most. You can have time during Ramadan for yourself. You can have time to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without feeling like you're constantly pressured to be maintaining every single thing in your house. You could spend that time with your kids, helping them read Quran. You could spend that time doing anything that you feel is meaningful to you. All right, you guys, that's it. You finished. You finished your trash, you finished your declutter, and you finished your procrasticlutter, or you're still working on it, but you have a goal. You know exactly where you're going. You know how to start, and it's very feasible. It's easy, right? You can do this. So I can't wait to see what you post in the group. I would love to see pictures of your progress. And the big announcement is that at the end of the weekend, for anyone who posts a picture, they'll be entered to win a prize, okay? And so it's not a huge prize, but it's just something fun to motivate us, you know? And if you need to get in touch with me, you can email me at declutteringqueenhtx at gmail.com. And please do like and subscribe the videos because it will really help me get started. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your help, and I appreciate your enthusiasm. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. Take care, guys. Bye.